this is Sharon Cole from Water Lily Therapies, and in this video we're going to have a look at some hand reflexology for our digestive health. Now, we all know that a good gut is the key to well-being. When our bowels feel slow and sluggish, we tend to feel tired and bloated and generally a bit yuck. So here are some really lovely hand reflexology points we can use to get that bowel moving and to get our energy going again so that we feel a little bit more of ourselves. So all you have to do is try this for about 5 minutes a day. It's going to be really simple. So on your hands for the digestive system, we're going to be looking at the sort of bottom third of the hand in this area here. And the first thing we're going to do is work on the right hand and then on the left hand. Normally it doesn't matter, but for the digestion, we're going to follow the system round for the large intestine the way it goes round in the same way as the body. So we're always going to start on the right hand and then move to the left. So for our right hand, we're going to do some nice general sweeps, starting across, just getting that area warmed up and ready to go. So just nice sliding sweeps, forwards and backwards, generally across that area. And then we've done that, we can do more of a press and release move. So it's press and release and slide across. And then move down to the next line and a press and release and move across. Sort of a press. Doesn't have to be a particularly hard press, just a press and release, as if you're following sort of dots on a line across that portion of the hand. Then we'll move on to our left hand and we're going to do the same again. So we're going to do nice sweeps. Now if you wanted to use some nice hand cream or some lovely lotion, this will just help the sweeps move a little bit easier. I'm only doing it light, so it doesn't make that much difference, but it does just make your hands feel really nice, and it helps save your thumbs a little bit. Okay, then we've done the sweeps, we're going to do those press and releases again. We're sort of aiming to do about 4 lines in this area, sort of coming across in general press and release motions. So that's 2. That's 3. And that's 4. If you have bigger hands or smaller hands, you can adjust it slightly, but usually about 4 lines covers the whole of the area. Right, so next we're going to cover the large intestine. So we've done all of the small intestine and the general digestive health. We're going to be a bit more specific in doing the actual digestive system. So we're going to start with our right hand. On the edge where it comes down to the little finger, we're going to do little circles and then move up and across the top of that area towards the thumb. I'm going to do a little circle on the edge and then move up and across towards the thumb. And then we're going to do little circles on the edge and move up and across towards the thumb. Then we're going to move on to the left hand and we're going to join this up. So we're going to start at the thumb and move out, down on the edge of the fingers and move back in, and then do a little circle at the end on the bottom of that thumb. We're going to start at the top of the area, go across, down the outside, down that little finger, and move back towards the thumb and do a little circle. And again, I'm going to move across, down, back across, and finish with that lovely little circle. And again, we can do that a few more times if you want to. Just keep working through that square, going up, across, down, and back out. And then for our final point, we're going to have a look at the spinal reflex. Now, obviously, stress has a huge impact on our digestive system. When we're stressed, we're not digesting properly. So we're going to bring down that parasympathetic nervous system, that central nervous system that runs all the way down the spine where all of the nerves are going to run down. And we're going to bring that down by doing some lovely sweeps along the spinal reflex on the hands. So the spinal reflex just runs down the edge of this thumb. So we're just going to do some nice sweeps down the edge and across towards the bottom of that palm. And again, it doesn't need to add much pressure. We're just going to do a few sweeps on each side. Again, just to make it consistent, I've started with the right and I'm going to move on to the left. So moving on to the left, we're just going to do some nice sweeps just down that bony part of the thumb and into the wrist. Just running your finger along those reflex points. And again, you can do a few more on each hand if you really feel you want to. Okay, so to reiterate those points for the digestive health, we're going to start with this section of the hands. We're going to do some lovely sweeps, and then we're just going to do a press and release across the 4-ish lines, depending on how big your hand are, just covering the whole of that area. And that's point 1. Then for our second point, we're going to move on to our large intestine. So on the right hand, we're going to start at this dot here and do little circles. Then we're going to go up and across towards the thumb. So up and across this way. And then from our left hand, we're going to go across, down and back out to this point here, where we're going to do a final little circle. So again, we're going to go up and across on our right hand, and then we're going to go across, down and out on the left hand, finishing with the little circles. And then finally, we're going to look at the spinal reflex to calm the central nervous system. So if you can see on my thumb, we're just going to do sweeps down this thumb area and across and round, and same on the other side. We're going to do a sweep down the thumb area, across and round. So there are your points for the digestive health. Take a go, have a go for about 5 minutes and see if that can improve your digestion health and improve your energy. Have fun, and I'll see you in the next video.